This is the Heart to Heart podcast number 8. I'm here talking with Harry Malesovas. What the fuck's up?
Not much, man. I've just been chilling. Had some friends come to town last night, so I've just been like kind of hanging out. We had some 40s and just chilled.
Did you chill on your porch drinking some 40s?
I did actually.
That's what's up.
Yeah, so it was a good time. Like, it was
really
like just kind of like looking out at the nighttime, like just hanging out. It was a good time.
Yeah. What else is there? You know, some 40s and a stoop to chill on.
I don't know, right? Like you don't really need anything else. Some music, some friends, 40s and a stoop.
Like, what do you think about just being like content with what you have versus like always like striving to like want something more? Because they're kind of like contradictory in like how like some people find happiness. It's like I don't know, everybody's got their own way.
You know, like I don't think that you can have necessarily just one or the other. I guess, like you know, because it's like I don't know, like and to a certain extent, like you should just be happy with what you got. Like you can never really ask for anything more because it's like you never really guarantee anything more. You know what I mean? Like so it's like you just gotta be content with like what you have at the moment. But at the same time, like without any drive, like I don't know. I think I find purpose in life through like wanting, like striving for the next thing a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Like not necessarily like stuff, but just like that next thing in my life.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, that's where I derive the most meaning in life.
Yeah.
It's from kind of like the challenge and like overcoming things.
Yeah.
Being uncomfortable, but like getting through whatever that uncomfortable thing was.
Yeah.
And just feeling good about it.
Yeah. And I think you can be like kind of comfortable in the moment while still striving for like something more and like being content with still like, what you have if you don't get that, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, where would you like to be in like? Let's cut to the chase here. Where do you want to end up in life? Like, what's your ideal like final destination for you? Like, what are you working towards?
I guess I mean like I don't know, like I've been making a lot of t-shirts lately and stuff like that, and like I like been making like stickers and like honestly like I kind of like enjoy the idea. Like when I first started getting into art, I think that there's something that called to me in the fact that like art can become like a mindset almost. Like you can like create this like idea that people like get behind. Like you know what I mean? Like and so like I kind of like the idea of like having a brand and like maybe selling my t-shirts like you know like under my brand. Cause it's like at that point like you've got like a message or something like that like people are like yeah like I'm into that message and like I follow that and like I want to be a part of it. So I kind of like that like you know what I mean? Like it's like I don't like the idea of like I guess like I don't really like the idea of fame or money quite as much as I like the idea of like people seeing like a message or idea that I have and like thinking it's a good one too. I guess so I think like I don't know, like 15, 20 years from now, like I'd like to just continue like trying to make t-shirts and like have enough people like want them, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think your designs are like remind me of kind of like a really like hip street culture that's around right now.
That's what I'm going for, like a streetwear kind of like vibe.
Yeah, it's like I see like a lot of like skateboarders.
Yeah.
You know, really like supporting what you make, as well as like more new age rappers, and it's different. I think, and I think that's really like what the art scene needs right now is just always, and it always does. Is what the art scene always needs. Is it just needs to like progress and it needs something different to like stir up the pot a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, so like breaking some rules.
Yeah.
And some like gritty shirts with like some folks tongue kissing on the shirt, you know? It's like that's breaking some rules. Like that's not normally what people would feel comfortable having on their shirt.
Yeah,
you know?
and like I don't know, like I do think I strive for that in like my art. Like I want to make something that like makes people feel kind of uncomfortable. Cause like I don't know, I was talking with this like lady one time and like we were like on the bus together. And I was like wearing one of the shirts I'd made, and she was like, "Is that like your art?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "I would never let my kids look at that."
What?
Yeah, she's like, "That's horrifying, and disgusting, and I hate it."
What?
And I was like, all right, but at the same time, I was like, well, she had a reaction to it.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah,
that's
great.
cool.
Yeah.
Congrats.
I was like, damn, like, that sucks that you said that, but at the same time, like, at least you had that strong of a feeling about it.
Yeah, she was getting like upset over just a t-shirt.
I know, and to me, it's not like, I don't look at it and think like, oh, that's scary. Like, I don't know. Maybe if your mind wanders there, I guess, like.
It's PC culture up the ass on
Yeah,
that one.
I know. But like, what are you scared of in like this shirt though? You know what I mean? Like I guess like people touching tongues. Like,
yeah, this is not like, I don't know, something about that imagery is like restricted.
yeah, maybe so.
Like I've definitely never seen anything like that on like TV. That's for sure.
Yeah. Hell yeah, that.
But yeah, that's good. That's good shit. Yeah, well, that's cool, man. So I've been doing, this is like my 8th podcast, and so half of them now have been with artists, and it's just been cool to like listen to kind of like an artist's point of view. I don't know, artists have like a different path in life than most.
Yeah.
I was talking with Joe about this the other day, that like, if you're an engineer, you have like a pretty straightforward job description.
Yeah.
You're going in making sure things are structurally sound.
Yeah.
That, the design is efficient, like all this stuff. If you're an accountant, you make sure the numbers are right. You know? But it's like for an artist, the job description isn't quite as clear.
No.
There's a lot of different ways to make it as an artist, to survive as an artist. Maybe the art is just the passion, and the side hustle is just a way to keep pursuing the passion. So I think it's just like crucial to like be like coming together as artists and like talking about like what we're doing.
Yeah.
Trying to like unite over certain ideas, because like power in numbers all the way. If I was in the position where I could like, make really dope videos, and you were trying to sell shirts, like as like 2 artists, we should get together, and I should make a really dope video of like how your shirts are like on the edge, like be different, live life, and then like put that on a crowdfunding site, and then like fund your shirts is like this like new wave of apparel,
Yeah, honestly, like I agree with you 100%. Like
that's what it should be, but I don't think it's that easy to work with other people, other artists like it should be.
No, because honestly, I see a lot with artists like it's can be kind of cutthroat a lot of the time. Like you'll like meet somebody in the art world, and like they'll be like, it's like if they're bigger, like if they're higher up there, they're like not trying to help anybody else out, because it's like they're like, I've made it to this point where I am at now, and like I gotta look out for myself.
Yeah.
And like I don't know, like, I really agree. Like I think the only way to progress in art is like by having help from other people, because like you gotta have like people like getting your name out there, and like you're supposed to be getting somebody else's name out there, and like you should be like all working together, like trying to like collaborate, trying to get like different ideas together. And it's like, oh no, art is supposed to like unify, you know what I mean? Like isn't that kind of like the job description? Like you're trying to make something that like other people, I guess, like kind of want, and like I don't know.
I think you're pretty good at that like way of trying to work with people. Just from having a class with you and running into you, it's like you're like friendly, and I think you want to hear what people have to say. You're supportive. I mean, I try to be the same way. Yeah, that's crucial.
Yeah,
it really is, because that way, like, it's not about like I'm beating you or you're better than me or anything. It's like we're all in this together. We're all just trying to live happy, content lives. That doesn't mean we have to like fucking be cutthroat. To like be like, no, I gotta survive. It's like no, we're not in that position. This isn't fucking end of days shit. Like
honestly, it's like it's like art's a lot of luck. Like you just like somebody stumbles upon you, like, oh, this guy's cool, let me like give him a follow, and like somebody else sees it, and like they're like, oh, like I want this guy's art, my like album artwork or something like that. Like, and like like if you've got a good idea and you think someone else has a good idea, like you should be trying to like push the other person to like get it out there.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like I try to like, honestly, like I wish I could work with other artists more. Like I don't work with other artists that much, and it's just because like a lot of them like just like aren't really like trying to collaborate.
Yeah, and then it just gets weird. It gets weird whenever like the collaboration stuff comes up. Then it's like, I don't know, what do we do? What do we do? It's easy for me to like go into the sculpture studio and just start screwing around and just make something, and I submit it as a project in class. Like that's super simple, but then try to work with somebody else and both like come to an agreement of like, this is what we're making, this is what it's gonna look like as a final product.
Yeah.
That's just really confusing.
Yeah, no, it totally is. And it's like, I don't know, like
over at STEAM, I took this intro to STEAM class, and I teamed up with this engineer and another sculpture artist, Nathaniel, and we were supposed to make a stool. And dude, people would just come around and watch us as we like argued and tried to explain to each other what we wanted this stool to look like. And it was like an experiment, because like there's this engineer and then there's the artist, and she's looking at things from like a structural standpoint, it's gonna hold weight. I'm like, is it gonna look cool? And Nathaniel's like, well, we gotta do something, it's like but that it's not as easy to collaborate as one might think. It takes a lot of effort. It takes I think it takes some it's very giving. You gotta be giving when you're collaborating. You
do.
It's not about like taking and being like, this idea has to be mine. Y'all have to do what I think. It's all about like compromising, I guess.
Yeah.
It's cool.
I see it. I feel like a lot in the music industry. Like there's a lot of collaborations that you see. Like I feel like, like I see like Kid Cudi, Kanye West a lot. Like I see like Travis Scott and like Quavo. Like like you see these like different like groups that like collaborate, and it's like it seems like they have like these set people that they collaborate with. Like, and I think that like it's like if you find somebody that you like match with like that, like I think that's like when it starts becoming easier. It's like that person that that like they'll understand your ideas, you'll understand theirs, and like you'll kind of like you're saying, like you're giving. It's like you're like, okay, like I don't know what they're gonna do, but I'm just gonna let them do their thing because like I trust them.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I think it's hard though. It's like maybe in like the visual art field. Like I don't know. Like cause like you can make a beat and then have somebody like rap over it in any way you want. You're kind of like, okay, like they're doing their thing. But like I feel like with visual art, it's like how is like if I just like paint something and I let them do whatever they want over it, like how is that gonna compromise the original idea I had? I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe it's the same in music, but I kind of feel like there's a certain like difference.
Yeah, it's kind of like the instrumental in rap is like the canvas.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, artists can put whatever they want to put on there. And if it sounds good, then that's the test.
Yeah.
It can be weird and distract, but it's gotta be somehow appealing.
I guess it's more permanent kind of a visual art. Like you do something to a canvas, and it's like, okay, well, I mean, like if I paint slang half of it and then you paint half of it, like we gotta stick with whatever you paint. Like we can't just paint over your side. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, I don't know.
Dude, what do you think the future of art is? So there's 3D printers.
Yeah.
There's virtual reality. There's like all these technology things that are coming into the scene, and it's like I'm just curious how like our mediums are going to adapt around these like new innovations.
Honestly, it scares me a bit because like I'm very like reluctant to want to get into like art in terms of like technology. Like I don't know, I've been trying to like push myself to do like Illustrator and like stuff like that, like just trying to like do some art online, but like I hate it. Like I just like don't feel connected to it. But I think that like that's where it's heading. Like I think that like like online, like all digital art and like I don't know, maybe like more animated style art, like with like virtual reality. Like you put it on, you're like in like an artist's like space, like this like animated space maybe.
Yeah.
Like kind of cartoons and stuff like that. Like I think that that's gonna be like getting bigger, and like I worry that like there's like like art that you go to see in a gallery is gonna be like, I don't know, maybe like dwindling. Like I don't like that, because it's like I like having a piece of work that takes up space. You know what I mean? Like I really appreciate like being able to go up to like a piece of art, like a painting, and go like just like really observe it like a sculpture, and like like just walk around it, like soak in what it's got to give.
Yeah, totally.
And like I don't feel like I get that quite as much from digital media. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I mean I agree with what you're saying. I think like as like we change and we go to more like technology based art, there's gonna be that like that reluctancy and that demand for more traditional art.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Because like things that are done digitally, say like I make a stool, using a shop bot, and
Yeah.
I make the layout for the stool in a the shop bot program, and then it cuts it out for me, and then I just like glue everything together. That design is cool, it's efficient, it's new age looking, but it just doesn't have this like warmth and this like comfort to it. It's very like rigid, kind of cold.
Yeah, you're totally right.
Yeah, and so I think like just like furniture that's made by hand, it's like that has something unique to it that you can't replace with a machine.
No, you make a good point. That is probably the future. It's like, yeah, 'cause
it's kind of like there's like more value added to like doing things by hand.
Yeah.
But also like it's going to become more and more common to go buy a really cheap stool at Walmart that was like made on a shop, but well, that's probably already how they're made. I doubt it.
So like IKEA furniture type stuff.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, that's it. Like, but that's a good point though. It's like you get, because when you have a piece of artwork that is like made by hand, there is like just like this, like you care for it in such a different way. Cause it's like it's special. Like it holds something. Like somebody like took a lot of time to like craft that, and like now you own it. Like, you know what I mean? And like, I don't feel like connected to like this water bottle. Like like I don't know who made this water bottle. Like or like this like can. Like,
it's like trash.
Yeah, but if someone like
the future of all this stuff is like basically trash.
Yeah.
It's like that shelving right there.
Yeah.
Trash.
Yeah. That's it. Exactly.
It's like it's already on the verge of being trash.
Yeah.
Like it's just that compressed like composite wood or
and you've got no connection to it.
No connection. It just looks generic.
Yeah.
This table, like this is gonna end up as being trash.
Yeah.
Because it has a top layer of like film on it. Like you can see underneath what the wood is.
It's like plasticky, like
Yeah, it's all gonna end up as trash. But I just hope our economy here continues to grow, like in the U.S. Like I hope we continue to be pretty well off.
Yeah.
Because like we're so fortunate to be able to be talking like, yeah, I really like when things are handmade. They're so much more genuine.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And like other places, it's just not. We can't. That same conversation doesn't exist.
That's true.
We're so fortunate in that way.
But at the same time, I think that like almost no matter what state an economy is in, like art's created. You know what I mean? Like, like I guess like you look at like in like these like cultures that like I guess never really even had money. You know what I mean? Like you can look at like pretty ancient civilizations. Like they're still making art. I guess like they're still crafting things.
It's so like deep a part of who we are.
Yeah, it's like they're like just like a type of person that has like always been in crafting, like making something new.
Yeah. My roommate Sydney, I always like bring in something that she said to these podcasts, but she was talking about how during the Renaissance age, there was this thing where artists were thought to have like an imbalance of this like dark energy within them, and so it was like very common for an artist to have these spells of like really deep depression or like just this dark cloud loom over them of some kind, and then they'd be really creative, and it was like this like back and forth thing. I'd never heard that before.
I never heard that either.
Yeah. But I think there is a lot of truth to that. I look around the art department here, and like all the time, it's might have a conversation or just see something they've been doing, and it's like somebody's having like a bad day, or it's like it's very emotional.
Yeah.
It's like expressing oneself is like the way that like I think a lot of artists cope with kind of like their state of mind.
I agree. Yeah, like when I'm drawing something, it's like I feel like I produce my best work when I'm like in pain. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, cause like I don't know, like I think when I'm happy a lot of times, it's like I don't really even know what to do. Like,
it's like I'm content. What do I need to do?
Yeah.
Why?
But like when I'm sad
that's
or like
so
when I'm
true.
angry, it's like I go in like I draw and like I don't know. I feel like a lot of my drawings are like almost like even more of a like self-portrait in a lot of ways of like an inner self-portrait. Like my like kind of like my emotions just kind of pouring onto the page, and like they like detail like how I'm feeling during that time, and like I don't know. I agree with that 100%. Like I feel like I don't know why that is, but it's like artists typically like who the people that are called to be artists are like these like kind of like I feel like a lot of times like kind of tortured like soul people, like you know what I mean, like
Dude, I just know when I go back to my parents' house in Hendersonville, I am not creative.
Really?
Like I don't, like I was back there for the summer break a whole lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking, I got my room there, I got this big desk, I'm gonna draw, make music, create all of this. And then I'm there, and it's just very comfortable being there with my parents because they make the food, and I can, just go watch TV down. There's like big basement and a big flat screen TV and stuff. And then I come back here to Asheville, and I'm much more creative.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's like I'm not just like comfortable
Yeah.
as much. And it's like I really need like a balance, I think, to be healthy about it, because I need that rest. I need to turn off sometimes, but like at the same time, like I'm up here and I'm being very productive a lot of the time because I'm like, oh, I got something that I'm like gotta be doing. Oh, that's super interesting.
Yeah, I agree. And I wonder why like contentness kind of like breeds that like not like I guess like lack of like will to create. Like I wonder why.
So we gotta stay tortured.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, look at I feel like every, like, famous painter you ever hear about, like, in any art history classes, like, ends up killing themselves, or, like...
For sure.
Like, like, it's not, like, a great life you choose, I think, being an artist, like...
Yeah, the more I think about it is the more it's like, we haven't just chosen to do this, to, like, want to make stuff.
It's like a calling.
It's a calling, yeah.
I know. Yeah. And like it's weird. It's like interesting being in an art department because you look around and like there's so many other people that are like, yeah, this is also like my calling. Like, and like I don't know. I don't think ever in high school I knew people that like I would say like I want to do art. People would be like, ha, that's funny. Like, all right, like what are you gonna do with that? But like when you get to college, it's like there's like so many people that like I don't know what I want to do with it, but like I know I love art and like that's the only thing I can do. And like I don't know. It's kind of a beautiful thing to know that you have like a group of people that also feel the same way.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really, really like a good way to feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any projects that now you're working on?
Yeah, in sculpture, I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do for this series project. I'm thinking about doing something involving sound and plants. I don't know if you've ever heard about it. Like there's a bunch of studies that have been done on whether or not playing music around plants like affects how they grow. And the conclusion on that is that the vibration from the music does have an effect on the plants. It may be very minor, but the vibration is what's having an effect. It's nothing about the sound waves, but it's the vibrations. And so I'm thinking about doing an interactive piece where I've got like a little soundboard with like 9 buttons on it, and somebody can walk up and like hit one of the buttons and a beat will start. It's like, and then there will be a speaker playing the music, and the speaker will be facing a plant. And so, yeah, somebody's making music for a plant, basically.
That's sick, actually. I like that a lot. I think help feed this plant.
Yeah, feed the plant. That's what the name of it should be. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna do that. I mean, I get just like pulled in so many different directions when I'm trying to decide what project I want to do. It's like I'll wake up one morning and being like, this would be cool, but then that would be cool. So, I don't know. Typically, I think I just see the deadline in sight and then just pull the trigger and do something.
Yeah, you kind of have to. You can't think about it too much. You just kind of have to like jump in. I think that's how I do art mostly. Yeah, it's like I just like I don't really make a whole lot of plans usually. Like I might sketch out like 1 or 2 things and then I'm just trying to go for it.
What are you working on right now?
I've got a few paintings. Like I've been like doing a lot of watercolors lately. So I've got like some stuff like that I've been working on. I'm trying to get together some designs for hoodies I'm trying to make when like winter rolls around. So I got that, and then I'm in like ceramics right now, so I've been working on this like tile that I got going on.
Dope.
Yeah, but like honestly, the tiles I'm least interested in. Like,
yeah.
I'm like, yeah, ceramics is cool and all, but it's like it's a lot of work when I don't think I'm gonna be focusing in it for school.
Well, so have you been able to like make enough profits off of the shirts and the shirts and sweaters and whatever you've been selling to be able to like continue making more?
Yeah, totally. Actually, like it started off like I guess I'm 20 now. I started making shirts when I was like 18. I think it was like end of my freshman year of college, and so I like made my first batch of shirts, and like I was pretty new into art at that time, like into like my own style. And like so they didn't sell like as well, like it took a while, and like I finally like I started giving them away kind of just like to get my name out there. Then I made like a second batch, and the second batch like sold, like it was like a couple months later, and by like that point I had a pretty decent following on Instagram, and like so I sold that one, and then like now like I mean I've like been slowly kind of like upping how much I've been getting, so now I've got like two different t-shirts, like a sweatshirt, and like stickers, prints, stuff like that. Like so, I'm selling them. It just like it takes a little bit longer because I've got more. But it's honestly going well. Like, I mean, like I've made like enough money to like cover a lot of my costs and stuff like that. And like right now, I think I'm still kind of in that growing phase. Like I'm not gonna be making a ton of profit, but
getting your name out
yeah,
there.
exactly. Like I'm just trying to get people to start wearing my stuff. Like people start recognizing it.
Yeah.
I want to go to like Push Skate Shop downtown, like talk to them maybe about selling some stuff there, and like maybe doing like the big crafty, I believe. You know, I was trying to get myself out there. I guess that's like all I can do right now.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
What do you think about making some type of video that would be featuring your like clothing being worn by the audience?
I would love that.
You know, that would be wanting to buy your clothing. Like I can just already picture that like at the skate park.
That's how I'm
like
thinking too. Yeah.
Together, like one homie's got the hoodie on, you know, dropping into the bowl, and there's another dude just like, you know, like taking a video on his phone or something, but he's like taking, you know, like a selfie or something with the shirt on.
Yeah.
Like that would be really hip.
That'd be sick. Yeah. I would do that.
That would be really cool.
I'd do that in a heartbeat. And honestly, it'd be cool to like get some like I don't know, like some like beats or something like that you made, and like put them over that like for like during the video or something like that. Like you're talking about Izzy, so like that, like somebody like rapping or something like that. Like it'd be cool to have some like I don't know, like we were talking about collaboration. Like, it'd be nice to make it like a big collaboration video. Like
that would be really sick. Like even I'm thinking at this from like the standpoint of crowdfunding, because like crowdfunding videos are dope as fuck. Like they're all just like super clean and crisp, and like they just make you want to buy something. But like what we could merge like an apparel video with like an Izzy music video.
That'd be
like
sick.
How tight would that be? And then like in the music video is a bunch of people like repping the wear. And it's like creating just this whole like feeling of like, wow, this is what's happening. Yeah. Like this is new. This is hip. This is new. Yeah. You know.
I'd be down. Like that's sick. Like honestly, like I'd almost like want to like look like a skate video. Like you know, like you get like the fish island. You get like have somebody skating in, and then you get like you following like some dude about to like go into the bowl. But it's just like. Like it wouldn't like all be that obviously if it's like a music video, but like you know like it'd be cool. Like we'll totally do some stuff with that.
Oh yeah.
I'd be down.
Yeah, we should continue like talking about that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a camera here and not too far future. I'm working a couple of jobs here at school so I can earn some money and be able to get it. But that's the kind of stuff I'm getting it for. Yeah.
I'm super
make
down.
some like promo videos.
Yeah. Cause like and like I definitely like maybe I'd order the sweatshirts sooner rather than later then, because like I'm trying to get like these 2 sweatshirts maybe. Like I've got like you know like the like kind of like faces I make. I don't know if you follow me on Instagram or something like that.
Looking through.
But it's like yellow and blue faces where it's like a big head made up of like a bunch of little small heads.
Yeah, I think you just reposted one of those, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you like flipped it or something. You said like in the caption was something like, I flipped it just for you or something like that.
And like so like I'd like to do like one of those, like I'd like to have like something like that like on the back of like a hoodie, and then like have like a little like chum art type thing right here, and like maybe some like I don't know, some like stripes down the hoodie. Like I was thinking like I might try to get like a sewing machine and just try to like do my best at like sewing some fabric down like the line. Just like
hey, we in the sewing room.
Yeah, we're in the sewing room.
We're in the right place.
Yeah, that's like.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
What do you think about this is like a crowdfunding style related thing? So hats, dope hats. Got a little logo on the front, something simple but still like unique and cool. And then a pocket on the side, like a mesh elastic pocket, like right here. And so like a video for that could have like skaters or people just like out around town, like with some like, you know, cigs or lighter in their hat.
That'd be
something.
sick.
And
That'd be down.
It's kind of, you know, wouldn't that be super cool? Like because like I've never seen a hat with a pocket in it.
Yeah.
And it's like debatably, you really don't need a hat in your pocket, but it can be. It's like it's stylish. Like it's cool.
Yeah, it's something new.
You know, it's new. Yeah, it's just new.
That'd be sick, actually.
How does one have hats made that like haven't been made? You know, like how do I go to a designer and be like, or like some company over in China and be like, you know, can you manufacture like 200 of these hats and then maybe I'll get another 1,000, you know?
Yeah, I guess, like, I don't even know. I mean, like, I guess the only way I know how to do it would be like on our own. Like, I mean, like, I'm looking at your hat and like, you know, like somebody bought those hats and put that logo on there. So it's like, what if we bought hats and then just like sewed on the pocket ourselves, which like that could work. Yeah. Screen print on the design. I mean, like that could happen, but at the same time, it's like how much time would that take? You know?
Yeah. Would it like it would have to be kind of like we get it in a roll and we can do it.
Like I'm just like assembly line it. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think as far as, so I know you got chum art, but as far as my fashion and style goes, the name Leaky Bones. It's something I've done stuff.
I like that.
Under
Leaky Bones. That's pretty cool. I'm into that.
I've got I have a logo for it. I'm not sure if I have a picture. There's a little spray paint stencil I have on my wall at my place, but it's like a bone. Like the logo is my favorite part about it. It's a bone, just like a clip art, like outline of a bone, and then you know how like a bone has those little like lumps on the ends. In each of those lumps, there's like 2 of them. There's a little like water drop thing. Here, I'm gonna draw this for you real quick.
Okay, sounds cool.
I was thinking this could actually be really cool as like a logo to go on the front of the hat. Just tell me what you think. Spitballing.
I've been wanting to make some hats.
I'm gonna look into it later today.
Yeah.
And see like kind of what other people have done.
I've been thinking about socks too. Ooh.
So yeah, they kind of fit in there just perfectly.
Yeah.
And then, so the outline is black, the water drops are blue, and then in the center here.
I'm feeling that.
Leaky bones.
I'm liking that.
And I swear this stencil, I'll send you a picture of it. Like it looks pretty dope. I was thinking that could be a cool little thing to put on the front of the hat. It's very like, you know, skateboard-esque.
Yeah, it's simple and it's like gets the point across, but it's cool too. Yeah, I'd be down. Like that'd be cool. Like just like Leaky Bones right here. Yeah. I'm like
we gotta do something because like, you got the designs, you got the shirt. I'm just trying to help.
Yeah, that'd be down. Like I'm always looking for help, man.
Heck yeah.
I like the idea of also what if we had like a pocket on the sleeve, like right here, like that'd be kind of interesting. Like the same style as like a frocket, but just like right there.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Why don't? That's almost weird that's not actually like I've never seen that before.
Yeah, because you know, like you can see like the '60s movies where the guys like have their cigs rolled up in like, their sleeves. Totally. Like you could totally just do that with a pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the hell?
I know. That's like, what if we just like started putting pockets on things? Like we could do it. We put pockets in weird places. The Leaky Bones.
The pocket guys.
That'd be cool though. I mean, that's like I don't know. I feel like, you know, like I got a rip and dip shirt recently. The pocket's like upside down. There's like a cat falling out of it, and like I don't know. Like people are like looking for that. It's like something new in fashion. You know what I mean? Like innovation. Yeah.
There's a whole lot of the same.
Yeah, there is.
Not that much of the new.
Yeah. I'm actually really enjoying the idea of that pocket hat though. Like, I think like the mesh.
It would just look so tight with some cigs or
Yeah.
a lighter up there, or like, you know, some cash or something.
Yeah, right. Like it'd be cool. Or like some like you have like a, I don't know how like big skate tools are. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like you could have something like little in there, like
a little Allen
yeah,
key or something.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
Hell yeah.
Cause like you just have like a little patch of mesh that like elastic right back. You know, like you can totally do that.
I'm gonna have to look up and see what people do as far as that like goes, cause it would be really important to find like the right hat for it.
Definitely.
You know, like this hat, like I found this at Goodwill. Like it's a decent hat, but like I think there's a certain look for the hat that's like essential for that pocket to like look as good as it could.
You couldn't just have like some trucker cap, like you
need something. No, like definitely like a flat or like mostly flat bill. And like find the right material. Yeah,
you almost like, you know what'd be kind of cool is like, you know those kind of mesh hats that like bikers have, like the like road bikers, like not like, you know, like not like motorcycles, but like it's almost like a nylon-y material.
Yeah, it's kind of like elasticy.
Yeah, it'd be cool to make almost some hats like that with like them. I don't know, it could kind of like work. If you like it's a little hard to describe, I guess.
Would it be like completely tight fitting to the head, or would there be any space like?
You know those ones where it's kind of like it kind of slopes forward a little bit. It's like
Supreme.
Supreme
was like the first hat that I ever saw that did that. Yeah. I was like, holy shit.
So I've got one of those, but it's not Supreme hat, but it's a I think it's either Reebok. Yeah, it's Reebok. So I got a Reebok hat that's like that, but it's like mesh, and it's like still loose fitting. Like it's like it fits like a normal hat, but it's just like mesh. Like that'd be kind of interesting because like if you have like the mesh with like that little mesh pocket, like
totally.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
Huh. Yeah, that like the see-through clothing is a really cool idea.
Yeah.
Like I saw a picture of Quavo. And it was like a super like from Migos, you know, and he was wearing this jacket that was made out of like clear plastic, and he had like just fucking racks, all like thousands and thousands of dollars in his pocket. And it just looked really badass because it was like he had you could see the shirt, like probably the Versace fucking shirt he had underneath that, and like his racks in there and everything.
That's sick.
And it was super dope. It's like, wow, like I can't believe I've never seen that before.
Yeah.
Doing that with like a hat.
Yeah, that would be cool actually. Yeah, clear like see-through hat. I know Off-White did a collaboration with Converse recently, and like they have like some clear Converse. That's pretty sick.
Off-White. Dude, everything's turning clear, man. Have you seen the new Monster cans?
No.
They have clear Monster cans.
So you can see the acid inside.
Yeah, you can see that crazy like pinkish red color. Manic Melon, I think is the name.
Manic Melon.
Yeah. Wait, what was the name of that?
Oh, Off-White. Off-White and Converse. I went to this store. Like my grandparents live in New Jersey, so we go to like New York a lot whenever we're there. And it's like this store called Dover Street Market, and it's just like streetwear. And like you go in, and it's like 3 or 4 stories of just like streetwear, and like I go in there to look around, just like see kind of like what's some like new trends. Like I can't afford anything in there. Like I went and like found a pair of pants that were like $1,000. Like I can't afford that, but like
that's insane.
But it's like all this stuff though. It's like simple. It's like not like. You know what I mean? Like I was like looking around, and it's like if you just get some like cool fabric and just like make some cool pants, like, you know, like all they're doing right now is like kind of like loose fitting pants and like simple. Like, you know, you're not like nothing's like crazy right now. It's just like taking normal ideas and like kind of like maybe like
just adjust.
Yeah, just a little adjustment. Yeah, like a normal jacket, just make it see through. Like
I have a really dope video that you should watch or we should watch sometime. It's a TED Talk. Magnus Walker. It's a go with your gut feeling. Have you seen this video?
Uh-huh.
So this guy moved to the U.S. from the U.K. when I think he was like 17 or 18.
Yeah.
And he ended up being kind of like a street bum in Los Angeles, kind of trying to figure his way out, what he's gonna do. he was the kind of guy from the beginning, it seems like, that was just going to do whatever he wanted to do.
Yeah.
And so he's in Los Angeles trying to figure shit out. And so he likes style. And so he goes into a store and buys some Cheeto print pants.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes to try them on, and they don't fit.
Mm-hmm.
So in his words, he turned them inside out or something. He said he must have like cut them up or something and sewn them back together. And he said he sewed it back. He went and bought like a little hand sew kit and sewed the pants back. And so then he went into like this record shop, and there's some famous musician that was in there, and I forget his name. And the musician dude was like, "Yo, those are really sweet pants. Where'd you get them?" And he's like, I from the UK, and he's like, "Cool." And Magnus Walker's like, "You want to buy them?" And the guy's like, "Sure. How much?" And he's like, $25. And the guy was like, "All right, I'll take 8 pairs." And so this dude ran back to the store, got a bunch more of the pants, sewed them how he sewed the other ones, and boom, that was the launch of like his clothing career.
That's sick.
And so then after that, he would just buy and resell clothing, find cool clothing at like Goodwill, thrift shops, and then
Revamp it.
Yeah, revamp it, sell it.
That's so interesting.
Yeah, and this guy's like he's really smart. Like he's a pretty brilliant type fellow.
Yeah.
And it's just cool how you can things like that can work out.
Yeah.
Where it's we could just be talking about this idea of like a hat right now, and we're just like, yeah, that'd be cool. Like I would like to wear that, and then
we could do it.
We just do it.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Honestly, it's like I don't know. I used to think like they talk about like doing like you hear about famous people and people are like, oh my god, like like if I could be famous like that, like if I could be big, and it's like a little part of me is just like anybody can be.
Mm-hmm.
Like you just have to do it. Like you just have to have like that drive and like actually go forward with it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like we could do anything. Yeah. Like
yeah. Really. Like the limits there are no limits.
Yeah.
Which is the crazy thing.
Yeah.
I totally agree with you, man. It's all about the drive and the motivation.
Yeah.
Like I'm with anything.
And like I don't know, I feel like I'm down. You know what I mean? Like I feel like it's like life's too short to not try to do something. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like.
Dude, that's the mentality that I would say like Izzy and his brother Solomon have, and they're two of the most like they're very creative and they're also like very open to people's ideas and it's like easygoing and like they're people who would like welcome collaborations.
Yeah.
But like that's their mentality is like life's too short. And like we just gotta go for it.
Yeah.
Life's too short to have beef, or like it's like it's all about that. Just like taking every moment and making the most out of every moment. Dude, that's the key, as far as I can see. Like that's the key, just to being like, yeah, I'm getting it. I'm gonna make things happen. My dreams are just things that are gonna happen.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like when, not if, but when.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to take on that mentality of just doing things, experimenting, making mistakes.
Yeah.
I was listening last night with my buddy to some of these podcasts, and like I have the tendency just to like ramble on and like just not make like coherent sense, and part of me I was like, why am I doing it if I'm not making like podcasts that I think are like spotless and perfect? But then I was like, that's not what it's about. It's just this is just fun. It's like we're just having a conversation. Like we've already shared a bunch of really cool ideas. Like I think we've become better friends.
Oh yeah, totally.
I know more about you.
And we're documenting it.
Yeah, and we're documenting it, exactly. Like that's what it is really about. Like, another thing I've learned was from doing this is like Jeb Hedgecock. That man just like. He just like does himself. He doesn't try to like be all like I don't know. He's not a fucking pussy basically.
Yeah.
Like he's just gonna like if he's gonna do something he's gonna do it with conviction.
Yeah.
And he was talking a lot about that on the podcast and I was like, damn, like that's something that I want to integrate more into how I do things.
Yeah.
Is just to be like I'm gonna say this shit with conviction. I'm gonna do this shit with conviction. I'm gonna make these podcasts with conviction, instead of being like, oh, I don't know, should I be making the podcast? Is it really like as good as it should be and all that? Like that's the wrong question.
Yeah.
It's just about like having fun right now doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like I don't know. I feel like
crazy.
You gotta live your life that way.
Mm-hmm.
Like guess like I don't know. I think I have fun with like what I'm doing. Like I think I like
seems like it.
yeah. I think it seems like you do too. Like it seems like we're the type of people that like enjoy what we do. And like I don't know. Like I don't wake up every day to like feel like I have to go do bullshit.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, like I wake up every day thinking like, okay, here's something new I want to do. Like, yeah.
Dude, that's so exciting, man. There's so many possibilities, so many things to do.
Yeah.
I just wish I didn't have to sleep, man.
Yeah, me too, man. Like, I can keep, cause I wake up at night and I'm like, damn, I've got an idea that like I want to do right now, but I'm exhausted. Like I can't do it right now.
Yeah, it's like fuck. I know I've got to sleep.
Yeah.
What should do? There's other things to be done. You want to listen to that Danny Brown song?
Yeah.
That first one I was playing? I don't know if you got to really listen to it or not.
Yeah, let's listen to it.
Yeah, this is the second song on the Twitch album.
It's on YouTube? What's it called?
It's just the Twitch EP.
Okay. Danny Brown. I think that like if there's one person I'd really like to be friends with, I think it'd be Danny Brown.
Fuck yeah.
Like Danny Brown just seems so cool.
His personality's on fire.
Yeah. He's very like see he's somebody that does like he's very unapologetic and just like does what he wants to do.
Yeah,
and like he doesn't like sell out, like you know what I mean? Like he's still doing the style he wants to do and like I don't know, his beats give me like anxiety sometimes because like it puts me on edge, but it's like it's him.
Yeah. The fact that you heard that beat that I made a while back and you thought that was that sounded like Dave Brand, that's like the highest of compliments. Like you couldn't have said any person. Even if you're thinking it sounded like one of his manic beats, like still like that I like that shit honestly.
Yeah.
Like it sounds like
When I'm doing art, I'm only listening to Danny Brown pretty much. Like it's like keeps me going. Makes me want to rap.
Yeah, me too.
Touching down, bring no fuck around. Fat and brown shuffle, black duffel bags full of loud. Flash from the motherfucking girl with a hater saw. Ready to get paper, rapping, snapping like a gator jaw. And you'll shoot a flaky, he get shaky when that safety off. Y'all about to make me take an AFI out this Mason jar. Mason Marcello's got him jealous like I'm selling hard. Crushing bars down in the act, trying to camouflage. I'm a style, niggas on these motherfucking amateur. Baby say she ready, get that motherfucking camera going. Born cross, swimming in the mud with an Amazon. Spit drugs by design. Any nigga out of line. 1000 party over. Ooh, out of time. I'm a cool nigga, but my third person out is mine. Right the metal net, you'll bring 100 stretches at a time. I was gonna tell you I'm the sixth nigga, never mind. It's the brigade, nigga. Ray's got the semi-cock. And you sneak this and get that same shit Gimme got.
That was a good verse too.
God damn.
Yeah.
Fucking went in.
Yeah. I like how it just kind of like ciphers.
Yeah, it's like a total cipher album. The way that it's just like switches from person to person.
Do you know?
We gotta listen to this first song again.
Yeah, that first song was good.
The
Yeah.
first one came in bang.
Do you know Nick Caution or Kirk Knight?
Mm-mm.
So these are like two rappers that are on Pro Era. There's like Joey Badass's kind of like group, and they have like this album called Nick at Night, and it's sick. It's like it reminds me a lot of like kind of this style. It's like kind of like hard gangster rap almost like.
Nick at Night.
Yeah, it's NYCK and then @ and then night like a night.
Okay.
The song Audiopium is like a literal like that is like a cipher, but like they have like other really good songs too.
Oh, I got like the music video for this shit. There's some video.
What song is it?
All Night.
Okay, yeah, that's a good one.
Ignite your passions.
I don't think I've ever seen this music video. inspiration right here.
We had large time stacks of the big cars. Live fast, die young, tryna get far. No bitch, my whip, not a rental. Got rich off these instrumentals. Then I threw a little knives for the mental. For the nigga tryna catch him in his been slow. Niggas can't really see it like the 10 on new drug. What you been on? Let's get it. Since the everything dropped influential. Been a beast, what the fuck I got to pretend for? Take the show for the shut it down around the world. Went to your event, shit was uneventful. Got quarterback, give me in the end zone. Promise y'all don't want it. Any doubt in the air, shit. I'll toss it, bring it down anywhere. Come on, they'll caution. And we feeling ourselves, so don't do this often when you cruise to the night. You receive the calls and text me, so the boy, man, I build your coffin front, get backhand like a US Open. Never follow suit, cause my boys behind me. Haters always watch, know it's perfect timing. Saying they did, but they know they lying. Kill another show, crowd scream, call the body. Worldwide, nigga, man, let's have a party. Girls speaking tongue, sweet serenade. They ask if I drink, I tell them hardly. Niggas all sides to lemonade. Just got back to my apartment. She telling me her friends is on the way. Girl, take your shoes off my carpet. Just know you're never good for a change.
The lighting is really cool.
I know, I really like it. I've never seen it, but it's interesting. I like how there's like a staple to music videos nowadays, though. It's like, I'm gonna rap in front of a car. I'm gonna be like in a hallway.
On
or
the
like,
stairs.
Yeah.
On the stairs.
And then I'm just gonna have like my whole crew behind me at that point.
That's the joke. I like this music videos that have a storyline to them.
Me too, yeah.
It's like you're like drawn in and like, oh shit, like they're living out like what they're rapping about or something. Yeah.
That's like Dark Knight Demo by Trippie Redd.
I don't think so.
It's Trippie Redd and Travis Scott. The music video is like, it's like a bunch of like rappers and they're all just like wearing all camo and they're like out in the woods and like they're just like fighting zombies.
Wait,
Like,
what?
yeah.
What is it?
It's called Dark Knight Demo. Like DUMMO. It's a funny music video, honestly. Like,
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah. Big 14, you know what the fuck going on? Hey, hold up, take a moment, count my guap, count my guap. All these racks bumming in, they bumming in. Hold up, hey, count my guap, count my guap. Can I stop coming in, coming in? Put up in the drop top.
it's like it's pretty funny, but it's like
scary.
yeah, he's just like wearing the Beats headphones, like looking out. Just like the whole music video is just like them shooting zombies. That's like this would be a fun music video to film.
Dude, yeah. This is what I'm talking about, like a storyline and shit.
I really like the idea of like making art for rappers, like trying to like, cause like I think it'd be so fun to be like I don't think I'll ever be like a famous rapper, but like I love the culture, and like I wish that like I could be like involved in some sort of way where I could be like friends with these guys, or like not like
for the design. It's like what like is making this look cool right now? It's like they're like their style, like they're like
yeah, totally. Like I like all like camo outfits, like yeah.
I love it all, man. Yeah, I'm totally with you. Like just the culture of just like not giving a fuck and just like doing what you want, like clothing, music, yeah, it all.
It's like living a lifestyle of like just trying to chill. Like they're like trying to hang out, like do what they love, and like not a whole lot else. It'd be fun to get all these like just like machine guns like that and like pretend to shoot them off.
Don't need no more stains. I get high like my name. Yeah, high out in the trees with the bumblebees. Please say the name 3 times. We gon' call it. All these racks bumming in, they bumming in. Hold up. Hey, count my guap, count my guap. Can I stop coming in, coming in? Put up in the drop tops, you dropped it. I put up in the drop tops, you dropped it. My daddy's dancing Oscars, and hold it.
Fucking lit. I actually like. I'm thinking I'm gonna start designing some shirts for like. There's like a rap group in Greensboro. And there's like Kill Bros. And I'm actually gonna start designing some shirts for them. They like kind of like Zan rap. Like it's like kind of like.
Totally.
Like it's kind of like slowed down, but like it's pretty cool. They're like a pretty cool group, I think.
If you're trying to do more of that, like Izzy and his homie sorority.
Yeah. I'm always trying to collaborate like that. Like,
you want to listen to some of their like new album?
Yeah, I'd love to.
This is Izzy's like debut album. So I think this is like the first song he played for me. It's pretty dope.
Does he make his own beats?
His brother made all the beats.
Hell yeah.
Whole album.
And so, do they both rap?
Solomon raps a little bit, but the beats are his thing.
Oh, alright, so I heard this, this is the intro to like the last like
Wake up, goes all in my mind. This ways niggas don't know what goes on in my mind. Wake up, yeah, why you look surprised? Yeah, bitch, I've been on my grind, yeah. You better open your eyes, yeah. Wake up,
Hey, look at that. Keep turning fiction to fact. She said that she loved me. I knew that shit was a trap. I had to wake up. Ain't no one sleep on me. Lace up and chase on my dreams. One day I'll be with the G's. I'm only playing for keys. Yeah, wake up. Say you want it all, really got it on. Stay blessed, so stay strong. When the lights off, with the day on. Yeah, wake up.
He's honestly really good. Like and this beat's sick. Like yeah. So who's doing this part of the song?
That's sorority.
Okay.
why you look surprised?
Sorority like somebody else national.
Yeah. And sorority got like a whole like studio space, and that's where they actually went and recorded all of this.
That's sick. I would totally do some features with them. Like
Yeah. Well, if you're trying to come and hang out Saturday, we're gonna get together and like make some music. If you wanted to come through, we can like all like vibe off each other.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I'll let you know like what all we're gonna do. I think we're gonna get together earlier in the day.
Earlier in the day? Okay. Well, I'll let you know because I got some friends in town, so I might do with them. But if not, then if like they leave, then I'll.
We'll be doing stuff all day.
Alright.
We're just trying to like purposely get together earlier so we can like have more time to do stuff rather than just like be late at night.
Alright, sick. Yeah.
Wake up, you better open your eyes, nigga. Wake up.
I'm pretty into this. It's pretty sick. Like it just like sounds very professional.
I was taken back at first because I thought it was all done in Izzy's apartment, and then I heard that it was all the vocals were done in actual like studio. I was like, all right, that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes
'Cause,
sense.
Like,
It
that
doesn't sound like
sounds like studio. You know?
Yeah, it's good quality. It's like, yeah, I'm pretty into that.
Dude, that mic's pretty good quality.
Really?
I haven't really done much recording on that one. I've done a lot on this one.
Actually, yeah,
But that one.
I've had a few friends who've had this mic.
Yeah, the audio
Yeah.
Technicolor is like 20, 35.
Yeah.
It's like the go-to like mic that isn't too expensive, but it's also like good
Pretty good,
quality.
yeah.
Yeah, right in that like middle range.
Yeah. So, do you like freestyle at all? I know you like said you like rap a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a therapeutic freestyler.
Nice.
for sure.
I definitely like try to sometimes, and like sometimes I can, like depending on the mood I'm in, like I can kind of get some like a few good like bars, and then like most of the time though I feel like I end up just like kind of like just shitting out like words. Like I don't even like I don't like say anything that's like pertinent or like really that great. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I think just the flow though. If you got like a dope flow.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fun. It's a good time.
Yeah. It's fun just to like drink a little bit and like just like try to like rap a little bit.
Yeah, there's a rap cipher that meets here on campus, and
Really?
they went and did that. Was last Tuesday. They did some drinking and some rapping. I wasn't able to go just because I've been busy that evening. But
How are a lot of those guys? Pretty good.
I haven't been yet.
Yeah.
But Alex Nikas from Sculpture is like goes every week and is like like the core group.
Oh yeah.
But they meet outside of Rose Robinson, and they rap there. They cipher. Sometimes people bring instruments, and
That's sick,
then like
actually.
that. Then they were drinking as well because they went back to Nikas's place and they were like partying there.
That's cool.
Yeah,
I'd like to go check that out sometime.
Yeah, I really want to go. We should go like this coming Tuesday.
Yeah, I'd be down.
Just like just vibe with them.
Yeah, I'd be totally down. That'd be fun. I think that like honestly like when I've tried to like freestyle and I'm just like kind of like I feel like I'm kind of like just like being jokey. Like I know nothing ever good comes of it. I feel like when I like actually have something on my mind and I'm like talking about it, like I like everything I'm saying actually like starts to like come out. It's like I feel like I develop a flow more. Like it's interesting.
I don't know. Whenever I'm like pissed about something,
Yeah.
I'm freestyle.
Yeah.
The words come out real clear.
That's how I was feeling. Yeah. I was like feeling kind of like depressed the other day because I was like, I don't know. I was just kind of like thinking about like my love life, and I was like, damn, like I just like want to like talk about this. And I was like just like put on some beats in the car as I was driving. I was just like freestyling. I was like on my way home, and like it was like it was like coming out clear. Like it was like and it's like weird. Like it was like definitely the clearest it's ever been for me. Like to like I was actually like I don't know, just like easily kind of like come up with like some rhymes. Like not even like nothing like crazy. Like wasn't like any metaphors or anything like that. But like just like so, just like about how I'm feeling.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. It's an interesting like practice. It takes a lot of time to kind of like develop it.
I think so too.
Yeah.
But I think it starts from that desire to just like have something to say.
Yeah.
Cause every time I've ever tried to sit down and like just write something and I'm like, oh, I want to like write a rap.
Yeah.
And it's like the purpose I'm sitting down is to write a rap. It's like it just never comes out like smoothly.
Yeah.
Every time I've done anything musical when I'm like recording my vocals, and I would say like I like it.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, and I'm like, it always comes from a place of just being like I'm just fucking kind of fed up with shit.
Yeah.
Or or I've got something to say.
Yeah.
Like one time when I was living out in Mills River, I had this little studio apartment, and just in the middle of the room I had my mic, and I just went through this thing where I was just like going through some shit at the time, just like self-inflicted shit, just like not satisfied or whatever. And I was just went through this thing where I would just yell into this mic, like just fucking just like
Yeah.
And I made this one dope song that was called "Fuck the Mainstream."
Yeah.
And it started for me just like doing a bunch of yelling,
That's
and
sick.
then that was like the one thing that came out of all the yelling was like "Fuck the mainstream," and it just like the song kind of repeated that, and then it went into like a little verse, and then
I like screamy rap. Like
me too, like Ghostman.
Yeah,
Ghostman's
yeah.
like tight.
Yeah. Yeah. And like
I love fucking some Ghostman.
me too. Like I love that. And like honestly, like I was kind of a big fan of XXX Tentacion before. Like I'm not a huge fan right now. Because like I really like he like kind of like raped somebody and like tortured him.
Wait, who is this?
XXX Tentacion.
Oh, Temptation. I thought it was
Temptation.
I thought
Oh, it totally could be.
Okay,
I don't know. I've only ever been the only person in the room to ever say his name.
Wait, did he die? He got
He got shot. But he like before he died, like he like raped a woman and then like scrubbed her like vagina with like a grill brush. Like
What?
he like tortured a woman. Like
What?
yeah, and
Holy
people
fuck.
like really trying to play it off like no, he's a good guy. And I was like,
Yeah.
you can't be that good of a guy.
That's awful. That's
Yeah.
that's like torture.
Yeah, like he literally tortured a woman. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah,
And
it's-
all I heard was good things about him after he died. I didn't
know.
follow his music while he was alive, but after he died, it was like, you know, this dude who lives upstairs from me, Rick, he texted me and was like, bro, XXX died. I'm really sad. And I'm like, sorry.
Yeah.
But damn, now I hear that. It's like, fuck him.
Yeah, but at the same time though, his music was like pretty cool. Like he had would just like he had like that kind of screamy thing going. Like he would just kind of like scream over like the lyrics and like it was kind of like fuzzed out and like I don't know, it was kind of like a unique style. Like I'd like to see some more people doing that don't torture women.
Yeah. Yeah. What's your favorite Danny Brown song?
That's a hard one to say. I've been listening. I really like With It.
With It.
Yeah.
I wait it.
I'm with it. She with it. I really like With It. Trying to think what else. I really like Side A. I think it's called. Yeah.
Is that the one with Freddie Gibbs?
Oh no. I think that's Side B.
Okay.
But that one's a great one too. Yeah, but the song though just gets me hyped. Bobby in that Whitney, but Christina and Britney. It's just like such a hype song. I'm in the gym. It's like all I can listen to.
That's super fast.
I know.
That's so fucking weird. Goddamn. Yeah. 10:40.
Yeah.
When you gonna go?
I gotta probably hear the next 5 minutes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So this could be the outro song.
Yeah, thanks for having me on this for like the interview and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I like to chill some other times though if you're like down.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Just the start of some creative shit we gotta get into.
Honestly, like we got some ideas going. I feel like genuinely like I'd like to be like making some shirts like or like you know like doing something creative with you and like Izzy.
Yeah, let's make something happen like sooner than later. I'm not sure how busy you
I'm
are or
down.
anything, but I got a lot of weekends. I'm just chilling. So
Me too.
maybe we could even get together. I mean, tomorrow definitely.
Yeah.
You gotta come through.
Yeah, I'll definitely like so I might be coming through in the nighttime, but like I'll definitely like try to like come up. I want to be there. Yeah.
Because that would be a really cool way just to kind of like I don't know get some ideas for maybe stuff that we could work on making.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, like. I mean, you already got the ball rolling as far as like you know, selling some clothing and making dope designs and everything.
Yeah.
Like, I'm really interested in pursuing the hat, and then like
Yeah, it'd be cool.
it could be like that could be like a collaboration. And
Yeah, it could be like
also,
Chum Art, Leaky Bones. Yeah.
yeah, collab, and
Yeah.
then also we can combine the hat and your wear in like a video.
That'd be sick.
And let's fucking crowdfund it.
Honestly,
let's get on crowdfunder and like make the style that like you got going here, like make it like the style, like new. It's taking over the world.
Yeah.
Like this is it.
I'm down to make that video, dude. I think it'd be
let's
awesome.
do it. Let's do it.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, we just gotta, as time goes, kind of like, you know, decide where the locations, and you know, people and who we'd want to have wearing everything. It would be dope to get some like skaters and music, skate scene.
Yeah.
Just urban downtown life.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, get some like sexy chicks.
Yeah.
Wearing shit and like you know it's like they're just fucking having the time of their life. Sex sells.
Sex does sell. Sex, drugs, yeah. Sex, drugs, and rap. There you go. Honestly, if we just like went to foundations and like were like fucking around, I think like and like we made it like a music video too. That'd be sick.
Yeah, like it goes. I don't know. Maybe in the beginning it starts out as a music video briefly, just to get attention, and then it goes into like just like day-to-day life, people skating, chilling, having a good time, like looking super fashionable, and then like. You know, who knows? Like a guy riding a skateboard, like skates down a road, looking fly as fuck, stops off at a house, goes in the house, and then there's a music video in the house, and there's like a fucking bumping party, and
that'd be
strobe
sick.
lights coming out the window and everything, like at nighttime or something.
That'd be
They
sick.
have like crazy lights and like going, and everybody's like fucking sporting like dope gear, and just like, you know, Izzy something like dancing on the couch.
Yeah, that'd be
Just,
sick. Like wearing like a hoodie that made or something like that.
Yeah,
Pretty cool.
that would be so fucking.
Yeah, I think it's honestly it's pretty doable.
Yeah, like we just use what we got, you know.
Yeah, I'm down. Let's do it.
All right, cool.
Cool.
Yeah, tomorrow will be a good time then.